Hello guys! I hope you can hear me well. It's Tuesday and I didn't sleep well. I'm gonna have breakfast with my gorgeous view and I wanted you to see it too. I called this video Living Alone in Buenos Aires, but to be honest, it's a white lie. I hope you will forgive me because I'm not living alone here, of course. I'm living with my boyfriend, Yura, but he left for a few days. He's spending some time with our friends, with the boys from our group of friends, and he left on Sunday evening, and maybe he will return tomorrow. But actually, I expected him to return today, and apparently he's not gonna come back. That's why I decided to film this video, how I spent my time alone. I didn't sleep well. You know, I've read some researches on the internet that people sleep better when they sleep on their own without anyone else in the bed, but I've got a huge problem. I can't sleep well without Yura. Tell me in the comments if you also have this problem. Is it a problem actually? I went to bed at 11 p.m. and I woke up at 3 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep. I had my yoga class at 8. Now I'm really hungry. I want to have breakfast. My yoga class went well, but I feel like I need to practice at home, maybe, I don't know, because I'm doing not really well. Or maybe I should just relax and take my time. So, I couldn't sleep. I watched reels. I don't remember what else I did. I tried to go back to sleep. I played some rain sounds for me because it usually helps, but it didn't this time. I noticed it a long time ago when Yura has to work long hours, when he stays up all night and I try to sleep. I usually can't, or I fall asleep and then I wake up in the middle of the night. I see that he's still working. It frustrates me and I can't go back to sleep again. I'm having sandwiches with ham and cheese, coffee. It was the last portion of our coffee beans, the ones that I got for my birthday. And now we'll have to buy them. And the ones that we used to buy, now they cost more than they used to. It frustrates me too. Today I'm having 4 lessons: Spanish, English, and Spanish. A lot of Spanish today. And also I'll have to prepare some lessons for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have French, English, and English. I have to prepare all of them. My reading challenge. I think the last thing I told you in July that I started reading that book by Ana Gavalda, Je l'aimais. I loved him or I loved her. Now I don't understand how to call it. I liked this book and it was a good experience to read in French. It was much more difficult than reading in English because I guess my passive vocabulary in English is much wider than in French because I'm good at day-to-day conversation, but reading, it was challenging actually. But it was a book in original. So maybe I shouldn't get really upset. So if I understood it correctly, the story was about a woman who got divorced with her husband, and she was talking to her father-in-law about all this, and her father-in-law, I guess his name was Pierre, if I'm not mistaken, her father-in-law told her the story of the love of his life, who was not his wife actually, and it was a story of cheating, to be honest, but he was telling it with a lot of passion, and it really was the love of his life. Unfortunately, he married a wrong woman. I liked it, but in the end, it's a story about cheating. So, if you like this shit, you can read it. I'm gonna have my breakfast, prepare for the classes. I'm not feeling well because I slept only 4 hours, so I don't know what this day is gonna be like. Maybe I'll call it a day earlier again, but I don't know if I will sleep well. But tomorrow I don't have yoga in the morning, so maybe I will be able to sleep because my tomorrow lesson starts at 11. What do you think, guys, of the microphone? I already used it in my previous video where I told you about all my languages. The story of my life, actually, but from the point of view of learning languages. Yeah, I finally have a microphone. So I'm gonna have my breakfast, enjoy the view, and then start working. Tell me in the comments, do you have any specific morning routine or anything you like to do in the morning? Now I'm used to getting up I'm actually not a morning person. 9:30 at 9 and start working already because I usually have my first lesson at 10 a.m. I can't say like I'm somewhere in the middle. I hate mornings, but I also love them. It's a love-hate story with the mornings for me.
Hola, David. ¿Qué tal?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Todo bien, gracias.
Amorcito,
Sí, ¿cómo están?
¿todo bien? Say hi to my vlog.
Hi to your vlog.
How are you today?
Good. What are you doing? What's your life?
I've worked for today, and to be honest, I'm feeling exhausted. I just want to lay down and sleep, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna head out and have some lunch and buy something for dinner because I had a 1 hour break between my lessons and I used it. I'm very productive today. Maybe the problem is in my boyfriend. That's why I'm not so productive, because I filmed 2 short videos. I want to post them on Instagram and YouTube maybe. So I need to edit maybe one of them, maybe both of them. I'll see how much power I have left. And then I'll have dinner because I will be hungry again, and I'll watch something with the dinner, of course, and only then I will go to sleep. But usually I go to sleep at 1 or at 1 a.m. or at 12 p.m. It depends. And today I think I'm gonna go to sleep at 10, I hope, or 11. Let's head out, have some lunch, buy something for dinner. So I came home. I decided not to eat out because it's cold. I bought ravioli with cheese. I wanted to try them for a long time. The sauce for them, white sauce. I think I'm gonna boil them and calentar. How do I say it in English? And I'm gonna preheat the sauce and put the ravioli into the sauce. Then I was thinking I might get some tea with chocolate, my favorite. I will leave the prices somewhere here, maybe. And you'll tell me if the prices in your city are the same, more expensive, cheaper. Then I need to have lunch, right? I decided to try the ready-made food from the supermarket. I never did it in Argentina. We are living here for more than 2 years, 2.5 years. I bought tortilla de papas, which is pie with potato. I'm Russian, you know. I bought ensalada rusa. I think it's called Russian salad. It looks quite good. I'll try it and tell you if it's good or not. But I know that only Russians know how to make Russian salad. Oh, and you know, we call it olivier. We write O, letter O, but we make it A in many cases. So it's olivier. I never tried any of the things I bought. Wow, sometimes it's very useful to stay alone without your partner because you usually do things you're used to. I told you my plan. I'm gonna have lunch, edit 1 or 2 videos, prepare 1 lesson, have dinner, and call it a day.